In the office at work here, wrapping up an 11-hour day. It's getting ready to eat some steak and rice, a little bit of sweet potato. I'll do this recap real quick before I get too much into the eating, or I'll be chewing the entire time. So to recap the workout, today was back day and abs. So we went in, we started off with some assisted pull-ups I have in the video. We did 4 sets there, not with much assist. I can do body weight pull-ups, but I actually prefer at the start of my workout to use the assisted pull-up machine with very little assistance, just because it helps me control the movement. I can feel the muscles engaging a little bit more rather than wanting to cheat on the movement at all, swing my legs. It allows me to keep everything really strict. From there, we moved on to reverse grip pull downs. We did 2 warm-up sets and then 1 rest pause set. And then after that, we went into heavy barbell rows. We worked up to, I believe it was 355. Yeah, 355. And we got a clean 7 with that. So barbell rows, weights going up, so that's awesome. We moved from there into T-bar rows. Barbell rows I feel really help me add lat width and lat thickness. T-bar rows I'm able to feel a little bit more in the traps, the rhomboids, teres major and minor, those muscle groups in the upper back. So we did 2 warm-up sets on T-bar rows as well, and then 1 all-out set. I believe we got 10 repetitions. That's in the video there as well, so I'll get into a little bit more of a description of that. And then we finished off with rack chins or rack pull-ups. I had a few people asking me what a rack chin was. It's one of my favorite lat exercises for width. I learned it from Dante Trudell and Dusty Hanshaw, the dog crap trainers extraordinaire. And I really like to do these at the end of my workout to really stretch out the lats and get that last little pump and blood fill in there. I feel it's really helped me add a lot of width. So I've got a video there. I'll describe what those look like, how to set up, and all of that. So I'm going to get back to my steak and rice here. So the first exercise I did of the workout was assisted pull-ups. I really like to do these just to kind of activate the muscles, get some stretching and squeezing going on, get some blood in the back, get everything warmed up. So I position the camera slightly off here so I disappear at the top of the screen, but you can get the idea here. So you'll notice body position is very important. I'm keeping my glutes and hamstrings actually contracted. My hips are pushed forward. My chest and my chin is always high. And I'm making sure to really push the scapula forward when I'm at the bottom. So I'm stretching the lats, and then I pull the scapula back and contract my way to the top. So great warm-up exercise here to activate those muscles. T-bar rows are one of my favorite exercises for thickness, so I always shoot for about 8 to 12 repetitions here. You'll notice I'm trying to control the weight as much as possible, really slow down the negative. I like to go heavy and explosive on these, but not to the point where I'm putting my lower back at risk and just jerking the weight around. And the rack chins. This has been one of the more requested exercises that I demonstrate. So basically you're setting the bar up just to the height that when you're hanging from it with your feet up on a bench, you're not touching the ground with your butt on a full stretch. So you can either set this up in a squat rack like I have here, or with a Smith machine as well. So I like to hold a weight plate or 2 on my lap. Body weight's a little bit too light for me, aside from just a warm-up. Feet are propped up on a bench. You'll notice I'm keeping my body roughly vertical with the ground. I'm not leaning back, which would engage all the other muscles of my back. I'm trying to keep my upper body straight up and down, keeping the elbows out, really focusing on getting a 2 to 3 second stretch at the bottom of each repetition. Let the lats flare out, and then contracting them all the way up to the top to the point where my nose goes up over the bar if possible. Towards the last few reps, that gets harder and harder. So I really encourage you to give these a try. They are humbling for sure, but they're an awesome exercise for the lats. Make sure your form is perfect, your body is vertical with the ground, and you're really controlling that squeeze and getting a full stretch on each rep to get the maximum benefits. Give it a try. And as always, finish the workout off with a little bit of posing here. Really trying to get that posing down for the back. Can't wait to start prep, get shredded, and see all the new thickness and detail I've been able to add.